Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Crown Shots here, coming back at you with another video, or King Crown Shots, or whatever you may know me as. And honestly, guys, I want to cut right to the chase. I just want to say, guys, that yes, I ended up leaving almost all of the teams I was in that I freaking joined recently off of Twitter. I'm going to explain my reasons for why I left those teams, and honestly, give you guys some insight, and give anybody who like follows me or like my grind and everything like that the reasons to why I left those teams and why I probably will not be joining any more teams other than the team I'm in. Actually, to add, I'm going to say that I actually ended up joining Barrel Empire. It's another team that I freaking joined that was freaking owned by a few of my friends in the Call of Duty community. So thank you to them. Thank you to Sabine. Thank you to, I can't remember the other guy's name that freaking picked me up, but he was the CEO of Validus, which, again, we're going to get into what happened about Validus, okay? So, guys, first off, I want to say that first off that to the leader of Validus, I want to say that I am very, very, very sorry. I know that it kind of seemed like I was showing no remorse for joining multiple teams and everything like that, and I was kind of letting it go to my head a little bit. But honestly, like, again, I want to say that I wasn't letting it go to my head. I was just joining random teams because honestly, I do I kind of do everything in gaming. So kind of like I don't really have a limit to me, if that makes sense. Like, I can do editing, I can do GFX, I can do comp, I can do trick shotting, I can do pub stomping, I can do clips, I can do, I can do everything practically when it comes to the gaming community and helping build a team. So it's just like, I want to make sure that any future teams that think about picking me up, even if they really don't, I just want to give them some insight and say that, honestly, I'm a multi-talented person. Like, I honestly, this has been my life for a long time, is video games and the Call of Duty community and the gaming community and just in general, right? And honestly, guys, I just want to say that first off, that was the first part of it, is that I literally am just a multi-talented person when it comes to gaming. I've been doing this forever, for years upon years. So I've kind of learned how to do almost everything in gaming, in the gaming space. So with that out of the way, I want to get into my second part about why I freaking left those teams finally, okay? So first off, I want to say that no hate to any of the teams that I joined and left. I did not, okay, I also want to say I didn't join them for clout, okay? I did not join them just for the likes I would get or just for the retweets or anything like that, or the clout I would get from them, okay? I actually genuinely was thinking about joining teams for a while, and I couldn't really seem to bring myself to do it, because I just feel I've been scarred too much when it comes to joining teams in the past and everything like that. I've been emotionally scarred, and I feel like for the longest time I've joined teams that literally weren't even put together, and it was just a bunch of idiots that didn't even know how to make a team in general. And so it always felt like I was doing the most out of the team, even though, that's kind of a selfish way to think about it. But it's honestly that's how I felt for the longest time, is that I was pretty much doing everything in the team compared to everybody else doing the bare minimum for the team. And I never really liked that aspect of joining other teams, because every other team does not work like my own team, where I feel like I have control over it. I have a say, I have control of it. I get to control the decisions and everything like that. And so that's partial reasons why I've kind of left those other teams, and I kind of don't really plan to join another team unless it's a team that's bigger than me in a sense, that has a bunch of people in the team that are multi-talented as well, that don't just freaking hit clips or actually have their shit together, if that makes sense. Because I feel like I've been joining teams for a long time that are just not beneficial to me at all as a player. If anything, I am more beneficial to those other teams compared to me actually getting benefited by being in a team, a team that is not even close to my size in followers or support or notice. And so it just feels like, in a sense, I don't feel like I'm getting taken advantage of. I just feel like I'm always trying to like give my all to a team that just isn't big enough to the point where I should be giving my all to. Like, it's only like a team that's just been made, or just like, and I'm not hating on teams that have just been made, because some of those teams end up going far, right? But they never end up lasting as long as a team that I know is put together, and I know that I would gain like hundreds of followers and stuff off of. And so there's just no reason for me to join these other teams anymore, these smaller ass teams. Because it's just like, you know, I'm at a bigger standpoint now when it comes to video games and everything like that. Like, you know, I'm almost to freaking 6K followers, and most of the teams I was joining literally only had like 500 to like a 1K. Like, you know, I'm kind of looking for a little bit more recently. Like, I'm not saying that I won't join smaller teams anymore. I'm just saying, like, the only reason I would probably join a smaller team is to probably help it and everything like that. Because honestly, I do have a lot of notice. I do have a lot of skills. I do have a lot of, you know, I have a lot of influence from just myself and my accounts and everything like that. And a lot of like traction when it comes to building accounts and everything like that. So honestly, that's my take on like why I left those teams and everything like that. And yeah, honestly guys, I just needed to make this longer of a video for my ranked series, because I wanted to make this partially my making ranked look easy on COD Mobile series. And I wanted to make it updating on like why I left those other teams and why I joined them in the first place. I joined them in the first place because I kind of like wasn't really thinking about it until after I joined them. And I was like, really thought about it, and I was like, you know, these teams aren't even really going to benefit me in any way. Why am I joining them? Why am I joining these teams that are like not even anywhere near my size? So it's just, you know, honestly, again, I just want to say real quick, I'm not dogging on any teams that are smaller than me, because there's definitely a lot of teams that would be smaller than me in a sense, okay? Because I've been doing this for years. I've accumulated a lot of followers over the years, so it's different for me. And my standards are probably a lot more above than some of these teams are able to produce for someone like me. So it's kind of just like, it's like a standpoint now where, do I choose to like grind for like a team like Psycho? Do I choose to grind for like Synergy or something bigger now? Because technically those teams are in like the 40Ks. Like Synergy and everything like that, it would be a good team for me to like get into now more than ever, because of the fact that I just like, you know, I'm hitting to that point now where I'm like in the threshold before I can join like Cloud9 and FaZe and everything like that, follower wise and notoriety wise. I'm hitting the point now where it's just like, you know, any other thing that I try to join is not beneficial to me in any way. And it's, if anything, it's kind of like not insulting my skill, but it's like wasting my time, if that makes sense. It's like a waste of time. And I don't mean that in the mean way. I'm not saying that I'm like people are wasting my time at all. I'm just saying like the whole aspect of me joining teams like that is a waste of time. It is the literal waste of time, because they're not going to benefit me in any way. I'm not going to get paid for what I'm doing. I'm not going to get contracted probably for 10 years of that team being alive. I'm not going to get any like that many views out of being in a team like that. Like I'm just not going to really gain anything that I don't already have out of being in a team that's smaller than me. So it's just like, that's where I'm starting to realize that it's, you know, it's finally time I start buckling down and starting to go for a bigger team that's up there with my standards and everything like that. So without further ado, guys, I hope you guys do happen to enjoy the rest of this video. It's basically a video, you know, again, this is my video for like, you know, making freaking ranked look easy in COD Mobile. Again, like I've been having a really, you know, crappy time today playing COD Mobile. I'm hoping tomorrow is going to be a little bit better if I try to record it. Because honestly, today, like, I don't know what it was about me playing COD Mobile, but I went from freaking playing Black Ops 4 yesterday to freaking Vanguard on console as well. And then I decided to for some reason switch over to COD Mobile to try to record a video on there, which probably wasn't the smartest idea. I need to start focusing on one game if I'm going to record on it, and then just record on it and get a whole bunch of content for it and then make videos on it. Because honestly, all of this switching and everything like that, I need to stop doing that. It's throwing me off a lot. So it's throwing me off skill-wise. Now I need to be able to sit there and grind and do what I need to do, you know what I mean? But yeah, without further ado, guys, I'm going to end the commentary off here. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I dropped a few good games and everything like that. Nothing serious because, of course, like, you know, I'm playing like ass today. And honestly, of course I was going positive by like freaking 3.0 KD, which again, that's above average of usually, even for someone that's not playing at their best, you know what I mean? So anyways, guys, again, I'm going to end the commentary off here. Enjoy the rest of the video and spin crown shots or king crown shots. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Predator missile on standby.
Contact with enemy.
Predator missile inbound.
I'm hurt. Enemy. Grenade, run. Target down. Targets in sight.
Just another day. Good job.
Enemy contact. Target down. Enemy contact.
Ready to jam enemy UAV.
Enemy down.
Predator missile awaiting
Targets in
orders.
sight.
Counter UAV is up. Good work. Predator missile inbound.
Enemy in sight. Targets in sight. Contact with enemy.
UAV online.
Targets in sight. Target down. Changing mag.
Ready to jam enemy UAV.
Reloading. Enemy in sight. Enemy down.
Predator missile on standby.
Reloading.
Counter UAV up. They're blind. Friendly Predator missile inbound.
Enemy contact.
Stealth chopper awaiting orders.
I'm hurt. Enemy in sight. Target.
Stealth chopper inbound.
Enemy down. Tango down.
UAV online. Keep on them.
Enemy in sight. Enemy down. Contact with enemy.
Ready to jam enemy UAV. Counter UAV is up. Good work.
Target down. Enemy in sight. Contact with enemy. Changing mag.
Mission accomplished. Good work. We've taken the lead.
Target down.
UAV recon standing by. Repeat, UAV recon is standing by. UAV online. Ready to jam enemy UAV. Counter UAV is up. Good work.
Target down.
Predator missile on standby.
Target down. Enemy down.
Enemy down.
UAV recon ready for deployment. UAV online. Ready to jam enemy UAV. Counter UAV up. They're blind.
Enemy down.
Target down.
Predator missile inbound.
Tango down.
Objective almost complete. Keep it up.
Enemy down.
UAV online.
Down.
We've called in a lightning strike.
Down. Enemy contact.
Nice work. Well done.
Targets in sight. Grenade! Tango down. Changing mag. Targets in
Too
sight.
close. Fight harder. We've taken the lead.
Enemy contact. Contact with enemy. Tango down. Contact with enemy. Reloading, cover me.
UAV online.
Enemy contact. Target down. Reloading. Targets in sight. Target down. Target down. Targets in sight. Headshot.
Hunter killer drone deployed.
Contact with enemy. Tango down. Enemy down.
Keep on them. We're winning this
Enemy
one.
in sight. Tango down. Enemy contact.